This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
Okay, let's talk about Survivor Series.
Stick with our thing. You want to talk about Surviving Series?
Well, I do. You know, last week was maybe my favorite Survivor Series, Survivor Series 1996. 10 years later is what we're going to be talking about today, 2006. You've got 3 weeks between Cyber Sunday, which we recently covered, and Survivor Series, and you've only got 3 brands to promote. So 3 weeks for 3 brands for one big show. And next week will be our 300th episode, the follow-up effort to this pay-per-view of Survivor Series 06. So conventionally we would say, hey, we'll just talk about the next one, which is December to Dismember. But as what did Bulldog used to say?
Wasn't even there.
Yeah. So we won't be doing that one. But let's talk about what we are talking about. Philadelphia, Daddy. One of the homes of WWE.
Philadelphia freedom. Tell me I love you. Brother love. It's the city of brother love.
I'm fired up about Survivor Series just because it's a fun Thanksgiving tradition, but it does feel like it became, at least to me and my fandom, a little less special in this particular era. I just have so many, fond memories of 96, and I don't really for 06. Let's talk about what was going on, and maybe we can diagnose where I was on this. And now we're here, the 20th edition of Survivor Series, and it's really the second longest tradition of WWE besides WrestleMania, and it's a sellout. So even though I don't look back at this show super fondly with great memories, buddy, the business is doing very well. 14,400 fans sold out and a gate of 931,000. So business is pretty damn good here. I mean, if you're hitting nearly $1 million in 06 on not WrestleMania, not SummerSlam, not the Royal Rumble, pretty good.
Business was good. Yeah, it definitely was. And again, this was kind of one of those that sold out without really knowing all the attractions as well.
It's reported in the Observer, 3 names who are now mainstays for the WWE were offered developmental deals. Check these out. Claudio Castagnoli, European or Switzerland's most money-making man, we know now as Cesaro. TJ Wilson, who we know now as Tyson Kidd. And of course, Natty Neidhart. They're all about to come on board. When were these 3 first on your radar? And what were your initial impressions of them when they were first coming in 15 years ago?
Well, first of all, I've always been a big fan of Natty and TJ from the time they were kids. You know, it was just a matter of time. When are you going to be old enough to be in the ring? So, you know, for me, those 2, I think, was just a matter of when. You know, timing. With Claudio, frankly, I really don't remember Claudio being considered at that time. You know, Claudio didn't make his way up to the main roster until after, 2009 or 2008, whatever it was. But I remembered Claudio from his days in ROH, and I always remember thinking, hey, here's a big guy that could do something on the roster. But I really don't remember Claudio being a part of that. I definitely remember TJ and Natty just because of the heart connection.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.